New at 6, nurses are and will always be heroes. They've kept the country moving and helped save countless lives throughout the pandemic.
But right now, they're working more with less. Alex Littlehales explains how a nursing shortage is taking a toll on the healthcare industry.
As if dealing with life or death isn't enough pressure.
They were actually, "Are you sure you want to be here?" I was like, "Yes, I have to take care of you."
Try it after stepping in Karen Prophet's shoes.
Last year, I was pregnant doing those bedside care. So I was in the isolation room, putting my gown, my PPE, everything.
Working on the front lines of the COVID-19 pandemic while pregnant with twins.
It was very challenging, but here I am now, I still want to do that every single day.
But being resilient is nothing new for nurses, especially now when there are fewer left to begin with.
Stress and burnout.
Pandemic has really prompted many more nurses to resign, to seek positions outside of frontline care.
Nurses everywhere are working through a national nursing shortage. Here's why. Over the next 10 years, the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics expects nursing employment to grow by 9%. But that's taking into account almost 200,000 openings each year in the country. Nurses from the baby boomer generation have gradually aged out of the profession, only added on to by the pandemic.
Many people did not leave their jobs because of the uncertainty. Increase in resignations and transfers, some of that may be due to sort of a backlog of resignations from mid-2020.
Karen Mitchell, the chief nursing officer at CHKD, says managers there are now working positions they normally wouldn't to make up the difference.
When you have the managers and directors in staffing, then they're not able to do the jobs they should be doing.
And the scary thing is that it's not going away with COVID. When COVID goes away, we will still have a nursing shortage.
And according to the Virginia Nurses Association, 4 of every 10 nurses in Virginia are thinking about leaving the bedside to go somewhere else.
4 in 10 nurses. And they might be thinking about going to a different area of the hospital to work, non-clinical, or they may be thinking of leaving nursing altogether.
Leaving the nurses that are left, like Karen, to make the most of who's left.
It was challenging, but that's why I love being a nurse.
I'm Alex Littlehales, 13 News Now.
The Virginia Nurses Association says it will fight for laws to address this shortage.
It will focus on initiatives like nursing scholarships and other incentives.